guys, it's your boy Up from the BTC.
And I'm Terry the Turtle. And how in the crap did we get this for $50?
So, you're probably wondering, how did this happen?
It kind of happened. This kind of just happened in a flash, and yeah, 50 bucks, and yeah, we got an entire childhood collection of stuff.
So you collectors, keep this in mind. You should always go to flea markets. You never know what you'll find. But anyway, that's not what you guys want to hear about. Let us actually get into the figures that we got and the stuff that we got in this lot.
So first off, we have a Leonardo that doesn't have his head exactly, but there was this kid seemed to have loved his toys, but overall, it is a soft head Leonardo, so I mean, if we're able to get his head back on, it will increase the value. But even if we don't, there's nothing we're losing, because, you know, it's broken.
Next up, we have Raphael from, once again, the original line. This one is actually a figure that we have been looking for quite a while. While this one is not a complete copy, I am so glad we got him, since we have been looking for Raphael, since he is the only turtle we did not have at the moment. So it was quite a lucky find to have him included in this lot.
And next we have a Splinter. We did not actually have this figure beforehand, and of course this Splinter is not complete. At least he did come with his little cloth cape there though. But this guy is a soft head version, which if you don't know, the soft head differentiates the first figures released from the later figures released. So the soft head, the heads are made from a more soft plastic, and it indicates they are the original 1988 figures.
Next up, we have the Big Bad Shredder. Yeah, this kid had a real knack for decapitating his figures. He has his cape though. Yeah, that's really it, man. Okay, let's move on.
And next up, we have one of probably my favorite pickups of the entire lot, Bebop. We actually did not have this figure beforehand, so that may contribute to why I love this figure so much. I mean, as you can see, he comes with his drill gun and his little garbage can shield, and he's overall just a great figure, and I am excited to add it on to our ever-growing collection.
Next up, we have Rocksteady, another one that is incomplete / broken. His shield came broken out of the packaging, which sucks, but I already have a Rocksteady, so it isn't much of a problem. But it is nice to get another one, because we are trying to open up a new display case for TMNT to have these guys displayed in, so it's always gonna be nice to have duplicates.
And now for our first vehicle, actually, we have the Cheapskate with the original Mikey. He is not a soft head, he is a hard head.
But, I mean, does it really matter? It still came with a Michelangelo, so that was pretty cool.
And besides, we already have a Mikey.
So, that just sweetens the deal. It's just another duplicate. But as for the actual Cheapskate itself, it's a really, really nice vehicle.
And it has pretty nice feature here, which, if you ever want us to review any of these figures, if you see one that catches your eye in particular, we can always review one. So comment down below, subscribe, and like the video.
Next up, we have my favorite figure of the lot, which we also did not have, Baxter Stockman. I don't know, he's just awesome. I don't know why I like him so much. I know he's not complete, but he just came with a fly swatter that should be pretty hard to track down, but I think it's fine. I'm just glad to finally have this figure.
Next up, we have Usagi Yojimbo. And he is actually a pretty nice looking figure. He was originally from a comic in Japan, and then Mirage Comics and Playmates Toys, they decided to include him in their TMNT line. So he is a nice looking figure, and he's a pretty good addition that we didn't already have.
And next up, we have April O'Neil, a figure that we did not have, but I mean,
there's no point.
Yeah, you just.
Yeah.
Yeah. Best find.
And next up we have Wacky Action Leo. He was a figure that we did not have and a figure that you could just wind up. He is one of the variants of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and he is one of the many variants of the figures that Playmates produced for their original TMNT line.
Next up, we have Wacky Action Michelangelo. Here's a figure that we did not have. He is not complete, but he does have his little shield thing. So that's pretty cool. It's cool to have.
And next up, we have the Wacky Action Raphael. The thing about this figure is that it really doesn't want to stand up, as you can see. But that doesn't really matter since his feature, and this figure is complete by the way, and one that we didn't have. His feature is one in which you would press this little button. It doesn't want to work on me right now. You would press this little button. He's supposed to like breakdance and supposed to like spin around, and this is supposed to go on his feet, you know, spin around and start kicking the foot with his feet.
So next we have Sewer Party 2. Yeah. This is a nice little flume tube, essentially, is what it is. But it's really a mismatch of parts when it truly comes to it.
Yeah, I mean, right now it has parts from the Sewer Army tube as well. Like this, this net was supposed to be originally for this toy, but it didn't come with the parts, so we just kind of did a mishmash of parts, and that's how it turned out. And as for another vehicle, we have the Psycho Cycle. As with most of these figures, they are not complete. And same thing goes with this vehicle. It is not complete, but we did find some parts such as this like flag pole type of thingy, and we just attached it, and it just everything came detached just like this missile. But overall, it would look like a nice display piece. And here we have the Turtle Trooper. It is not in the review station because we already got it displayed, but we have a Donnie that we already had, and he was without any accessories, but we used some of the accessories that were in the lot. And he has a pretty nice parachuting action feature. The vehicle has a nice helmet on it, and it has nice stickers, which are pretty perishable, and this little parachute Turtle Trooper has a lot of perishable parts. Speaking of perishable parts, this guy had a lot of them. So this guy had like these turtle tissues, which are pretty cool. I think it's just amazing that this guy hasn't been opened in a long time. And also aside, we have some National Turtle Quiz joke books, which would come with the different figures. You see this one came with my boy Leonardo, Wacky Action Leonardo. He actually had a Wacky Action Donatello apparently, which would be pretty cool, but he didn't come with the actual lot. And here is the one that came with the Sewer Raphael, the breakdancing Raphael, and here's the one that came with the Wacky Action Leo. He also had some Transformers manuals. I'm not gonna go through those because you could find those on the internet. And probably the most impressive part are these guys. These are the different file cards that came with the figures. Here, let me focus it. Bebop, Sewer Swimming Donatello, Rock and Roll Michelangelo, the Broken April O'Neil. Oh, this guy's upside down. Raphael, Leonardo, right here. Michelangelo. These were the original ones. Splinter, Break Fighting Raphael, and Rocksteady. Let's put these aside. And he also came with some other stuff like this thing, this freaking puzzle piece. Let's put that aside. And he also came with a Kenner V-Rox, Scorpion card back, which is actually pretty cool. It even got like a Kenner logo, you can see right there. And he also came with the card backs, which were a notable part because we actually managed to reassemble quite a bit of them. Like here is the original 8-back Donnie. I can tell because of this, the original 8-back Donnie. He also, here we go, there's the original not 8-back, but the original lineup of figures is displayed here, and that has the Donnie. That fits well with the Donnie one. Here we have Usagi Yojimbo's card back. And here is also more Usagi Yojimbo stuff. Here's the lineup. And then more Usagi Yojimbo, some Splinter. Right here we have the Splinter. Oh, he had 2 Splinters, that's cool. And then Shredder, little bio. And then Shredder original card back, which is the original lineup, so we know that. And here is the Wacky Action Leo card back with the little boys here. And another bit of the Wacky Action Leo right here. The Donatello with the original Few lineup. And we also have this strange little piece, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Turtle Force Charter member, which is pretty cool. I don't remember these existing at all, so this was pretty cool to find out. This guy also had a lot of TMNT trading cards from Topps. Here's the first one, and then all of these are done in order. As you can see, we also got some nice sticker cards, as well as some first movie cards and second movie cards right there. Some more. Just overall, just very nice collection. Very nice collection starter for us. Ooh, which is pretty cool because, you know, we haven't had any of these before. And of course, this guy, just for whatever reason, just puts a random Back to the Future card out of nowhere. And it wouldn't be an 80s card collection without these guys, the Garbage Pail Kids. These guys are organized. I honestly do not know if any of these are valuable. As I said, I'm not much of a card collector, but they do have nice drawings, stickers, so I will keep this. This one looks especially cool. Roy Bott. And Fishy Phyllis, freaking Farrah Fossil, Dwight Bite, Artificial Mitchell, another one of my favorites, Russell Spout, Handle with Karen, Dustin to Dust, Riptile, Size Sty, Salivating Sal, Drained Blaine, and Stop Sigh. Which is funny. It's a funny because, you know, it's a stop sign, and it's a funny. Overall, I just never thought I'd get into the cards business, but I really do love these Garbage Pail Kids. They're really cool, along with the TMNT, the massive stack of TMNT cards. I like these guys a lot.
Big boy. Right here we have the Turtle Blimp. Not complete. As you can clearly tell, it is missing the balloon. It does have the little flaps that went on the balloon though, which is pretty nice. And it's missing some of the bombs though, but it's kinda cool. Like, it doesn't have a value since, again, the balloon is missing, so it's just stationary, but it's nice to get. I'm probably just gonna keep it for the heck of it. Maybe I'll find a blimp one day, but it's nice since we didn't have it in the collections. And finally, the most exciting thing that we got in the lot,
The TMNT Turtle Party Wagon. We have to zoom out the camera for this big boy. This is what actually caught my eye. So we were just strolling down the flea market, and there was like there was just 2 Aldi bags, like the big ones, filled with turtle stuff, and this little guy was peeking out, and then I asked the seller if they were selling them. They actually wanted an appointment for these. A guy was waiting to get these guys, but guess what? We beat him to it, and we got a good bargain.
So anyway, I'm actually gonna have to push this back a little because holy shit, this thing is big. I didn't even realize. So this is a very, very nice box. The art is just amazing, very 80s-esque, where the art is super duper nice. So you got a nice little image of the party wagon with a nice little comic right there, kind of ish. You got like a little photo of the party wagon right there with the TMNT logo and its little like things that you can do with it. And while this is a pretty decently damaged box, it's still pretty decent.
Look what I found.
Oh, and guess what we just found? More paper!
Yeah.
So you get a Street Collector Edition TMNT. This reminds me of the Mirage comics, since all four of them have the red bandana, which, if you did not know, has been our backdrop this whole time. Our backdrop has been the Volume 1 and Volume 2 of the Mirage Comics collection, and it's in black and white, so that's cool. And a Secret Sewer Map number 4. And finally, the actual Party Wagon! Yay!
This guy's basically complete, you know. He has the little top part. He also has the bombs. He has the laugh gas and the stinky
stuff, yeah. This guy was actually super dirty. Like, this whole portion right here was covered in, like, muck.
Like, it was no good stuff.
That was, ew, very,
you can see it can pivot, really good, nice condition figure box. It also has a spring-loaded, basically complete with the little, like, spring-loaded action feature. It doesn't have the rubber band because, you know, almost 30 years old. The shell inside is clean, I guess. It's clean, it's nice, it's a nice display piece, and it's gonna be the centerpiece of our new display case for Turtles.
And if you needed a figure for scale, here is the Splinter next to the Party Wagon. As you can see, our review station had to be expanded massively. We had to push it all the way back to fit this. And here is the lot all together as a whole. As you can tell, it's pretty large.
Pretty big. I mean, this is a bargain for 50 bucks. We could have paid less, but you know, give the person what they want and we get what we want. We're just overall very happy to have this entire collection of TMNT figures from a person's childhood, which is just an amazing collection to add to our collection.
So, alright guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button.
That's the end of this video. Like, comment, share, do all the things that you gotta do.
Be safe out there, kids.
And just put them on.